Welcome to the Second Briefing Podcast with Scott and Tom. We're recording from the Gunslinger Clubhouse in beautiful downtown Hillsboro.
Hey everybody, I'm Scott, and I spent 23 years on patrol at a local sheriff's office.
Hey, and I'm Tom. I spent 26 years at that same sheriff's office working with Scott.
In this podcast, we're going to be speaking with former and retired police officers about their life after police work and how they've been dealing with civilian life.
Hey, and maybe we'll have a little fun along the way. Boom, hashtag.
Okay, everybody, let's get to the podcast. Hey everybody, we have our first sponsor of the Second Briefing Podcast. Tall Fur Coffee was started by a retired police officer. Tall Fur roasts and packages their own coffee and has several blends such as Guatemalan and Sumatran. There is even cold brew if you prefer. It gets Tom and I ready for our day. I was not a coffee stop before, but now I am, and Tall Fur is the best.
Right now you go to tallfurcoffee.com and enter the code Second Briefing for 15% off your order. That's the number 2 with an ND briefing for 15% off your order. Thanks for Tall Fur Coffee for all your support.
Order yours today and support first responders.
Welcome back. We're at the Second Briefing. We're here on a special day. Special, we'll just call it
Special
a special
edition.
Special edition podcast.
Yeah.
Tommy Buckmaster, 3 words. My buddy Scott, 1 word.
Yeah. Hi. Hey, everybody.
Hi,
Special
everybody.
edition.
We got a special edition.
We're going to start out with the special edition of the Gerba Top 5.
Yeah, we still got the
because
Gerba.
Our guest
still got the
is
Gerba.
Matt today, and this is the top 5 Gerba-isms when he hangs out with Matt. Number 5 is, why did you punch me in Little Mikhail?
And number 4 is, hey, I have standards and a boat.
Number 3, he tells Matt I'm on my way, but then he's a no-show.
And number 2, please bear with me because Scott had to rewrite it.
My
at the
writing
last
is
second.
so good.
Hey, bro, I'll go to Bushwhackers early and save us a good spot. Then we get there at 6 p.m. and he's gerbed by the time we get there.
And when I say Gerbid,
Gerbed means he's had too many, well, like me, too many tequilas.
he's 3 Gerbas to the wind.
Yeah, 3 gerbes to the wind.
And the number one thing that he says when he's hanging out with Matt is, I don't need Tinder. I have a boat.
He
And
does
with that,
need-
we welcome
He still
Matt.
needs Tinder.
Matt is not a retired or former police officer. He's still a current police officer at the agency where we worked at. But he's here today to talk a little bit about his career and also talk about an organization that he created how many years ago?
Oh, like 4 or 5.
4 or 5, okay. We've talked about it a little bit on our podcast before, but with that, Matt, tell us about yourself.
Well, I started in the sheriff's office in 2004. Scott, you were actually my second coach.
Oh my, yeah. I
So-
screwed you up, huh?
I don't know. It was kind of like the blind leading the blind. Like you were a brand new coach.
I was a
I was a
brand
brand
new
new cop, and
Yeah.
we survived those like 5 or 6 weeks. You only
Yeah.
had to embarrass me once or twice.
Yeah, no, you were easy to recruit.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Because you went to a different thing. He went to the police corps.
Play that
Oh,
police
yeah.
corps back in the
Yeah.
day.
Yeah, I did. I started in the police corps, so I didn't actually go to DPSST down in Monmouth or the State Academy. I did
Dodged a
something
bullet.
different.
Yeah.
Which was, at the time, it was a lot harder because it was 22 weeks when everyone else was going 8.
Oh, that's right.
yeah.
Yeah.
What year was that?
2003, 2004.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, because I'd been probably 2 or 3 years on by that
It
time.
would be 10 weeks.
It was 10 weeks. Of
yeah,
Yeah.
when I was, it was 10 weeks
10
when I
weeks.
started, and then
Yeah, so I
'cause you
started
had
in
the last-
like August of 2000.
I was 10 weeks. So I was the
Oh, you
first
were?
10, I was
Oh.
the first 10-week class in 1998.
Okay, when I started, it was we started in August and finished in like March. It was like 22 weeks. It was
Yeah.
But that was
a little
the police corps
ridiculous.
one, yeah, yeah.
22 weeks. Whew.
Yeah, and then I got hired with the sheriff's office and just hit 21 years last week.
Good God, look at that.
So I'm
2
in
decades.
pre-retirement. Is that
yeah.
the thing?
Yes, you're in the pre-retirement mode.
Pre-retirement?
Yeah, you could-
you're
yeah.
You're like this close.
Well, we always joke that Tom invented pre-retirement.
Yeah,
yes,
I did.
You did, yeah,
My parking lot.
yeah.
Retired on duty.
Retired
Yeah.
on duty.
So many
All
frauds.
skill, none of the will.
So many
That's all
frauds
you
got
needed.
solved in that parking lot.
No, they didn't get solved. They just get
Well,
they got written.
They got
Well,
documented.
they got documented.
You got to
there.
put them on
That's a good
paper.
point.
Got to put that shit down on paper. Theft 3s, theft 2s.
Send
put
it
'em on-
away.
Put them on paper.
Yeah.
It's been quite the ride. I've done time with a survival skills instructor and teaching
Yeah.
DTs with Scott, and
Yeah.
I've done work with the dope team. I was on SWAT for 5 years. I did domestic violence. Done quite a few things, but
Yeah.
those were all collateral duties. I've been on the road for 21 years. It's a bit of a time.
Yeah, you've done your share of work.
Yes.
You're currently, if I remember correctly, you're going to school to do
I'm trying to be a counselor for first responders in my second career when I
Looky there.
grow up and stop carrying a gun and wearing body armor for a living.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, because that's really important. We've touched on it in our show, and our good friends over at Shielded Voices have done that too. But it's really important because a lot of us suffer from the PTSD
Yeah,
and
maybe
have
I'll come see you.
a lot of things, right? What's that?
I always need a good counselor. I can't
Oh,
use
yeah.
more than one.
Well, see, I got too much dirt on you, and you got way too much dirt on me. So I
this-
can't be your counselor, but I can be your coach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can show
I
up
don't know
with
if I'd be
tequila.
truthful with
I
you.
need a life coach. I'm
I'm
hiring
hard to
Matt.
be truthful. I'm not truthful with a lot of people.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice when you can have
Probably
somebody
don't
like that.
wanna hear it 'cause
you
you-
can just.
Oh no, I do because like, yeah, it's I've decided that my brain has been wired for violence and counseling because I'm working full time. I got my kids a lot, and I'm going to school, and they keep giving me A's, and I'm like, I was meant for violence and counseling.
Wow, is this where you kind of get in their face? Is this kind of a tough love counseling, or what is this?
I guess I don't know. I'm
Physical counseling? Is this where we do like
Is that what the
DTs,
client needs?
Yelling at
DTs
'em?
and counseling at the same time?
Say it! Say it!
well, you have
Like
to be
Sam
client
Kinison
centered.
in
Sam
Back to
Kinison?
School.
I think that's one of the things that guys that go through this career look
Right.
at when they go and see a counselor. They pick one and like, this guy's too soft, and they just sit
Yeah.
there like, oh yeah, tell me more about that. Tell me more about that. I mean, I've been in counseling for over a decade, and some of my best counseling moments were when the counselor stopped and looked at me and goes, "Man, that's the fucking dumbest shit I've ever heard," and I go,
Grow, parasoldier. Yeah.
yeah, you're right. That is fucking dumb. I'm not going to do that anymore.
Yeah, I've never had a male counselor, so I don't know.
No, really?
My first counselor, I mean, they both been female, but
I've had
actually, I
both.
take that back. I had a male counselor with me and my middle son.
Uh-huh.
We went together, but for work stuff, it's always been females. And my first one, I didn't really tell her. I told her some stuff, but I didn't tell her everything. The one I have now, through the VA, I tell her fucking everything.
Good.
I feel real comfortable telling her everything.
Yeah. She has to go to counseling too now because of Tom.
She
But
cries at the end.
Yeah. She gives me homework.
it's like the one on Lethal Weapon when Mel Gibson. It's just like that relationship. she runs the other way
Yeah.
when she sees Tom coming. No. But so you're going to school for that. How far into it are you right now? As
2
far as
quarters.
schooling?
So I've
2
got
quarters.
a couple more years.
Couple more years.
until I finish the master's program.
Okay.
And then there's like a probation period where I have to work under somebody else's license until I get my full credentials.
Okay.
So I'm looking at pulling the plug about 25 years of service and then working for myself because I'm over working for the government.
Yeah, you are. So are you going to try to work as a counselor towards the end of the police career, or are you going to just wait till you're done with that and then start fresh?
I'll
or-
probably have to work some to like get the business going.
Okay.
I've talked to a couple of our former friends that are starting their own business down the road, and we're talking about doing stuff together.
Talking about Chris G.
yeah.
I just talked to Chris G this morning. Yeah,
Yeah,
so-
we've talked a couple of times, and he's got some really good ideas that I'm
yeah.
interested in getting to be a part of. I just don't know if I'll be able at that time to have a dead stop and be like, oh, there's my 25 years and suck it, I'm
Right.
out, or if I need to like kind of fade
Kinda
out a little
transition into the new one as you're fading out of the old. Yeah.
I got an important question. Are you going to be able to do prescribed medication?
bit. No.
Fuck.
Because that's psychiatrist.
I mean, I could.
No, is it psychologist that does it or psychiatrist?
psychiatrist.
does
Yeah,
the
one can do, one
Yeah.
can't. That's the problem.
So you're going to be a psychologist.
No, I'm going to
No,
be a counselor.
Counselor.
Oh, okay.
Yes, that doctorate bullshit. That's not for me. I've done enough school in my life.
Psychologist is a doctor.
Yeah, you have to
Doctor.
get a doctor of psychology.
Oh yeah,
No
that'd be a
thanks.
lot. That would hurt my brain trying to do
Yeah.
that. But okay, so counselor. So you're going to try to do that towards the end. Is that going to be very similar? Because that seems to be like what's the place over there by our east office, the one that Stephanie Kahn.
Oh yeah,
Because I went to them
yes.
actually, and I
Oh,
saw.
she
a
moved.
guy
She's
that was-
just in Hillsborough now.
Oh, she is okay. But you know, they used to
Yeah.
be over. Oops, used to be over by East.
Yeah.
And I went there. There was a guy that was a Portland firefighter that I talked to a couple of times.
Yeah.
A couple of years ago, a few times actually. But and he was pretty good. But then he went off on his own, probably doing a very similar thing that you did, I think.
Yeah, maybe. If I remember it, he was like from Washington or something.
Yeah, he went
Yeah.
back up to the coup.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm looking at a bunch of options, and like she's one that I want to reach out to because I hear a lot of really good things about her. That she's legit, and
Yeah.
I hope I could learn a lot from her because I'm
'Cause she
very
was-
new to this.
Yeah, she was a police officer also. I can't remember where, but
I can't remember either.
yeah, no, she's got a book out. I've read most of it. It's hard to read. I
Reading,
like
man.
pictures, man.
Yeah.
I do.
Pictures are real
audiobooks.
nice.
Those books are kind of hard because
Yeah.
I keep getting the book. My counselor wants me to read books, and I go, I kind of keep reading the sentence over and over again, or the paragraph over and over again to understand it,
Or you fall asleep.
And she goes, yeah, you need to get books on tape then.
Yeah. That's what I do
Yeah.
when I go to work in the morning. Like I'll turn on an audiobook for like the half-hour drive-in, and
Yeah,
so I'll be
that's
able to get
nice.
through a book in a week or two versus a
Yeah.
year or two.
Yeah, it does
What
take a long
page am I
time.
on again? Oh, shoot.
Or just falling asleep when I read. That's a bigger
Yeah.
problem.
Yeah, it's true. So, how long do you have any idea how long you'd want to do that? Just until you get tired of it, or what do you think? See how it goes?
Yeah.
Okay. Because you're still young.
Yeah,
You're a young
that was
guy.
my problem. No one told me when I got hired at 24 that I'd have to do a 30-year career to be able to make retirement age. So I got hired young. I fooled
So
them.
you're just like little Mikhail. You get to
Little Mikhail. Hashtag kill Gerba.
killing Gerba.
Yeah, if I would have known that, I would have maybe like delayed my start of my career a little bit. So
Yeah.
now I'm going to be 48 with 25 years on, and the idea of doing another 5 just to make retirement sounds not very sustainable.
Oh, because you're on ops, or
Yeah, I'm on tier whatever below you guys, and
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I got to go to 53 to make that draw, and I'm like,
Can you-
That's not going to happen.
Can you hold it at 25
Yeah.
and just wait, and then just do the counseling thing, and then at 53 start taking?
It's either 53 or 55.
Okay,
I,
for
I
you,
read the
okay.
rules, and I don't understand, nor do I follow many
Yeah,
rules.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
you
stuff's a
got to
little
go
crazy.
meet
Somebody.
Nick. Yeah,
Yeah, Nick.
one of those guys down there.
So yeah, my plan is like I'll start doing the counseling. I'll do that, and then when the retirement checks start rolling in, just start stacking that away as cash or
yeah, absolutely.
having fun adventures.
Fun adventures
Or
are
both.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The adventures are great.
Tom loves adventures.
I do. I love spending money.
He makes it rain. So, like I said, we've talked about it before, but you started an organization about 4 or 5 years ago, Blue Line Golf. Tell us about that.
Yeah.
God,
And what made you start it?
what made it start?
Yeah.
It was actually like my counselor at the time told me, you need to de-stress. You need to get the fuck out of town. Like, I want you to go to the beach. I want you to get a massage. I want you to breathe out of your mouth. Just leave town. I'm like, okay. And so I went to Salishan over at the coast and
Yeah.
checked in. I'm like, I'd like to get a massage. And like, yeah, there's no massages available, but you can get a mani-pedi if you want. And that's not necessarily my jam. And I'm like,
Yeah.
Really? Well, the pedicure is great.
I've had it before, but
just don't like your
only
feet?
once. I'm like,
You don't like your feet touched?
no, it was, well, the one time I did it was after running like a Tough Mudder.
Oh.
And so like she was really mad at me and actually like punched my calves and it really hurt. So it wasn't very enjoyable.
Why was she mad at you?
Because my toenails had like 13 miles of mud in it.
You got to take a shower first.
Oh, I did, but like, I mean, there's some places the shower's not going to get, which is
No.
my toenails.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, so that she was
I can
not
see
very
that.
thrilled with it.
Yeah. She punched my calves.
She was beating
It hurt really bad.
I can
beating
see.
the hell out of my lower leg.
Yeah, so I was like not getting a massage, so I got a big glass of whiskey and started walking around, and there was a yoga seminar, and I'm like, I want to spend the weekend with a yoga instructor because I was single at
Who
the time.
doesn't?
Yeah.
And so I
I knew what you were talking about. You didn't say single.
Okay.
Could you guys draw pictures? I don't understand.
Yeah. So I went
I'm
in
a
there,
visual learner.
and it was actually a really good seminar on yoga stuff. It wasn't just like the bendy, twisty like poses. It was like principles of yoga. And the instructor was like, "Well, this is a great place to practice green therapy and being outside, and golf is good for your brain." I'm like, "You tell me that having a couple cocktails and chasing this cracker ass little ball around for 4 or 5 hours is good for my brain?" She goes, "Yeah, it's very good for your brain." I'm like, all right, yeah, I'll do this. So I called the pro shop and booked a tee time. I hadn't played golf in like over a decade. So I rented clubs. I bought 3 boxes of balls, lost all of them on the first 9. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I got to the end of 18. I'm like, I feel really good. I think I should be a golfer. So I came back into town, whipped out my credit card, bought stuff, and became a golfer.
Yeah.
And I started playing. And about a year later, I was like, oh, golf is good. I wonder if I could turn this into like a business and help other people feel good through playing golf in the community. And so I started Blue Line Golf, and it first started as a charity where I'd sell merchandise and then give away all the profits to law enforcement charities. And that really didn't take off. And everyone kept saying, "Hey, are you going to do a tournament? Are you going to do a league?" And then I found a way to have some leagues. And so we've got 2 leagues right now. We got our Portland League and then a Montana League with our buddy Mike L. from Hillsboro that retired out there. So I set up leagues for people to get out and play together. What's different about our leagues is we play once a month at any time you want with whoever you want because our schedules are so fucked half the time.
Sure.
It's like, yeah, I can't guarantee I can come on this Saturday or this Sunday. So it's like get out, play, submit your scores online, take your friends. And so that's a big part of what we do. And then along with my friend Sue from Driving Forward in Canada, we went to it was in Arizona. God, I can't remember the golf course now, but they do it's called Vision 54. It's a couple of retired LPGA players. All they do is human performance and mindfulness of golf. And so I went through their training program and then built one that's geared towards cops, and it's about connecting with your body, connecting with your mind, emotion management, and feeling good. Not necessarily playing better golf, but when you're feeling good physically and mentally, the better golf comes around with it.
Yeah.
And so we built out a whole training program and looking to take that around the country at some point.
Oh, very cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was that in depth what you're doing. I
Yeah.
mean, I've known about it for a long time, and
Yeah.
We do a lot of things. It's pretty small, but my saying is not every round needs to be a bachelor party, but some rounds do.
yeah, that's pretty much how I play golf.
Yeah.
It's a bachelor party.
Every time.
Yeah,
Which is
You've known
Only
a
in
lot of people
tournaments.
you've had a lot of people get married then, I take it.
Been to a lot-
Well,
I've done a lot of weddings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our buddy Skogie, I played with him last summer, and I blew up epically to the point I'm like about ready to break a club, and he walks over and goes, "Hey, big dog, come here." I'm like, "What?" He goes, "Give me a hug." And I'm like, "I don't know if I trust you. What's up with this?" He goes, "Give me a hug," and he just grabs me and gives me the hug, and then he pulls a bottle of tequila out of his pants and goes, "Take your shoes off and drink this." And so we went barefoot back nine and polished off a bottle of tequila between a couple of us, and had the best afternoon ever. And sometimes that's good for you.
Yeah.
Not all the time,
No, not all the time.
but sometimes.
So when you say you have leagues, and you say, so basically people can just go to any golf club they want.
Golf course.
Golf course, excuse me.
Yeah,
well, there's clubs.
We do.
There are golf clubs.
There are
Yeah,
golf
but
clubs.
you can't go to a golf club. I guess
Yeah,
there is a
you-
club.
It's the actual
It's
club.
Well, it's not a
See,
club.
I'm
but-
I'm a golf novice, whatever. Okay.
Well, so we do a round of the month. So in your local area, if you're part of one of our leagues, there will be a round for that month. And so you
Okay.
have to play that course at some time during the month. And we try and move it around. Like the Portland League, we play a different course every month. The ones out in Montana with Mike, they play the same like 6 courses over the summer because they can only play golf like 4 or 5 months out of the year.
Okay. Oh, because of this.
Snow.
So you
But-
say we're playing at X golf course this month or whatever.
Yeah.
Go get in there whenever you can. Put your scores online, and then now we know what your score is, and that's how
Yep.
you compete
Yep.
essentially.
And
Okay.
the way we do it is we do a Stableford tournament. So it's based on your handicap and how well you do per hole. So if you've got like me, I got a pretty high handicap because I suck right now. But if I do good on a hole, I get more points. And if I don't get good on a hole, I just get no points and I move on to the next one. We want
Right.
people focused on moving on to the next hole, not getting mad. So yeah, we generally don't do stroke play. We play for points, and with the handicaps, it keeps it pretty even. And if you play every month, the top of the leaderboard's pretty tight. And we got some guys, motor guy Kevin that we
Yeah.
used to work with.
I was
He's
gonna say,
pretty big. And
Yeah, he plays golf a lot.
he plays
Yeah.
golf a lot, and
I've
he's
seen
really
his dad.
competitive. And
I
we got
bet
a
he
couple.
is, yeah.
Yeah.
We got some guys from Clark County and Washington that play, and they're pretty good and they're
Yeah.
competitive. And so they're always jawing at each other for who's going to take the blue jacket home at the end of the year.
Oh. You
You got an actual blue jacket?
Yeah,
Oh, no.
yeah. We usually throw a party at the end of the year and get a blue jacket.
Nice.
So it's Kevin's nickname, Shooter.
Sometimes, and sometimes not.
Shooter McKevin.
Shooter McKevin. Yeah, that's funny.
Shooter McKevin.
No, it's doing that is it's a lot of fun. I've met a lot of really cool people, a lot of
Yeah.
people from different agencies that we get to go out there and talk like us, and it's away from the public, so we can say things that we can't normally say in
Yeah.
public.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
How many people do you have involved,
In the Portland League, we got about 40 people signed up, about the same 20 people. They play most of the months. There's a lot of people like, I might play once or twice this year. Cool. If you get out once or twice a year, that's what we care about. We don't care that you play every month
Yeah.
or don't. And there's some people that sign up and they just don't play at all, which is fine.
Is there a monthly fee or?
Nope. We do it all for free.
So there's no monetary things where you donate anymore. It's just
Well,
go
I
out-
mean, at some
There's
point, like I
donations.
might ask for donations to keep it going,
Right.
But actually, like our union is one of the biggest sponsors because like most of our guys are part of this union,
Right.
And so they sponsor just enough to kind of keep the lights on and keep the app rolling. Everything else is for free. So if you're anywhere in the United States and want to start a league, hit me up and then we'll get you set up. I have an app. You can submit all the scores through the app,
Okay.
and I share everything for free, like our actual training program for the mindfulness side. I'll share all of that too. I'm not trying to make any
cool.
money. I'm just trying to do good things for me
Yeah.
and bring people with me.
Help people out, right?
So is the
Yeah.
mindfulness in the app, how do I say it, included in the app, or is it a separate thing, or how does that work?
Yeah, I just the booklet that I use
Okay.
is posted in the app, so you can log
Okay.
onto it and look at it.
Okay. And do you during an event when you guys go out, do you guys like have a mindfulness session at before or after? a lot of
Sometimes.
times? Okay.
It depends. Like usually about once a month, I try to host a round, and I'll host the range balls. And like, hey, whoever wants to come 2 hours early, we'll like go over like a small segment of like either like what your play routine or your mindfulness routine, and we'll just kind of go through it. So some people get some practice. It's there if you want it. I don't know, it's kind of hard to get cops motivated about anything, especially around
Sure.
people they know. So
Yeah.
I'll get a couple people that show up and they're into it,
Right.
and then I get some other people that show up and they're like, I just want to hit your balls and do my own thing. And I'm
Yeah.
like, all right, that's cool too.
Yeah. So is it you guys will sit around and meditate? I'm not making light. Is it meditation? What do you do?
Nope. There's not meditation at the time.
Hold
'cause, like,
hands.
yeah.
No, I don't know. I mean, I'm just asking.
Oh
I
no,
don't know.
yeah, no, for sure.
So-
No, we don't
Scott,
do a
quit
lot of
being a jerk.
meditation. Like there's some, but it's like individual, and so it's like preparing yourself to make your shot. Take a couple seconds.
Okay.
It's a breathing exercise or a
Okay.
visualization.
Rescue
Not a
baby.
lot of like no one wants to be out in public standing around at a golf course because also like
Yeah.
Do I have to
we
take my
play-
pants off?
You could.
Tom would, and just wear his furry coat.
Just my fur coat?
Yeah, well, I mean, we play at some municipal courses, so like standing at the range, like with a bunch of like.
What if I don't
lo-
make it past the women's tees? Does that rule apply?
Well, you're retired now, so you can follow that rule. The rest of us that can't be registered as sex offenders, we keep our pants on.
is that a sex offender thing? If you
I don't know. I guess if you do it for pleasure, which.
yeah, I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
you'd
take,
have to be able to prove intent.
you got to
there.
prove it to them doing it for pleasure.
Just,
But when you're doing
I can't help
jumping
it
jacks,
if it's just big. It's not really hard.
I just want
it's
some.
the jumping jacks that show your intent.
Little Mikhail just wants some fresh air.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just peeing. Some people got to pee.
Yeah.
Sorry, that's just a tangent breaker. I'm just here for the comedy.
Tom is very tense today. Oh my god.
Sorry.
Yeah.
It's all right.
No, let's get back on task.
Yeah.
Sorry
let's
about
do
that.
that.
Let's keep it
How
up.
dare you.
We're being very important. This is very important stuff.
Yeah.
It was also funny.
I know.
It is funny.
Cops like to make fun of shit.
It's very true.
Well, that's part of it. Of like when you go out there with your buddies and you hit one into the trees and your buddies start teasing you, you can get mad about it,
Yeah.
or not.
Yeah.
It's somebody
Yeah.
at work starts chipping at you and running their mouth. You could get mad at it and overreact,
Yeah.
or you can stay calm and react appropriately.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's another way to practice all those things.
I've thrown a club before.
Thrown a club.
A club, yeah. You can imagine.
Oh, I thought you meant like throwing a club or a baton at work.
Oh no, yeah, I've probably done that too. I think I'm
Regular Happy Gilmore over here
Yeah.
throwing clubs around, tackling people.
choking people out on the golf course. Fuck you! Yeah, happy
Oh,
Gilmore.
I've seen you play. We played together
Yeah.
at that thing for the Hillsborough Canine.
yeah.
Foundation a
Did
couple
you
years
get
ago.
invited to that this year? Did you get an email?
Yeah, I think so. My year, the last like 6 months, has been pretty chaotic, and
Yeah.
I haven't done a lot of things I.
We forgot all about it, and then we
yeah.
because she didn't send us an email either. So I don't know if we're gonna have a team out there or not.
Who is this?
Well, Shauna sends us she runs the. So every year the Hillsborough Canine has a golf tournament,
Oh, okay.
a fundraiser for the Hillsborough Canine Foundation,
Oh,
and we've played it in the last 2 years. Or we've always had a team, and it's like $400 a team for
Oh,
4
okay.
people. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, I liked it.
You have lots of good prizes out there, and it's a golf cart and 4 people go out there. We had last year, I think we had 2 teams last year. Or last 2 years we had 2 teams. But I never do any good because I get way too drunk. One of the holes you put on the canine bite suit and have to play the hole, or no, you tee off with the bite suit.
With the
on.
bite suit on, yeah, that's
The
a fun
bite
one.
suit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez.
They have some
That'd
fun
be hard
stuff.
because
I did
that's
win
not
like
easy
the
to
longest
move it.
or the closest to the pin or closest to the line or whatever. I won that one once. But yeah, I get too drunk, and my buddy Dirty had to drive me home one year.
Yeah, I saw that year.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
yeah. We actually sponsored a hole one year too.
Yeah, there's
The Gunslingers.
a couple of tournaments for charity events around here that have been pretty interesting to see people really cut loose. Like you're walking the parking lot and they're in the upside down, just like time traveling.
Yeah.
And we have to bring it back to reality.
Yeah, I get a little crazy out there.
Well, yeah.
You know me.
That's not shocking.
No. Cigar
It's okay,
smoking, drinking. Well, because all they had was straight whiskey. And the carts.
No, I mean,
I ran out of my stuff, so
yeah.
the whiskey girls come by or come around.
It's okay to let yourself go as long as you can get yourself back.
I got myself back.
There you go. He's still here.
I
With his
know.
knit hat.
My knit hat.
Yeah.
Hashtag Bunny Lou.
Oh, my. Oh,
I don't know what a
Lou.
bunny Lou is.
That's you made the hat on TikTok. Bunny Lou.
Oh,
You want
okay.
you want
Yeah.
the knit? You want the crocheted hat? See Bunny Lou on TikTok.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't like it?
I love it.
Matches my motorcycle.
Yeah. It does match your motorcycle. It's
The
impressive.
Hells Angels loved it when I wore it in Sturgis.
Really?
Well, yeah. Well, they don't like me in any way, so.
They don't like you?
No.
Wonder why.
They were taking my picture. They don't like me.
Why?
Because I wear a three-piece patch, too.
Oh,
Prospect was taking our picture in the early morning, and then we walked into a bar. There's like 4 of them, and just me and Dirty, and they left right after, pretty much after that.
is that still a thing that they're like mad about you guys using the 3-piece
Oh,
patch?
yeah. Then we were on the way
Bringing up
home. There was
bullshit.
one. I had to tell the president of California to excuse me at the gas station because he's in my way. Excuse me, but my gun was kind of, you could see it. You know,
Oh, no.
excuse me. Trying to get by, bro.
Oh, man.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Then I was going to chase 2 down, and then on my
my.
motorcycle, just to fuck with them. And then I go, my buddy Dirty, who's the voice of reason,
Oh, here we go.
because I passed him to go get him late one night, and I go, back of my head, what would Dirty do? And then I slowed down, because one was a prospect and one was a full patch member, and I go, I better not do this. Odds are nothing's going to happen, but maybe.
WWDD.
Yeah.
What would
so
Dirty
I don't
do?
need to mess with them.
Words to live
Because I'm
by.
to the point where I don't give a fuck about these guys anymore. You know, I'm not a cop anymore. Fuck them.
WWMD.
And then
What would Mikhail do?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I just said, no,
Turn
I'm just
red and
back
go
up.
Not ride a
Bushwhackers.
motorcycle.
Turn red and go to Bushwhackers.
Yeah. So,
What? Who said that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's it like being retired and you can just like do what you want and you don't have to worry about all the political fallout?
well, my therapist calls it, it's like I'm a teenager who just moved out of the house. That's what she calls
He
it.
just found his independence.
Really? Because
Yeah.
that's what I told her. I feel like I can do whatever I want. I can go do cocaine. I can do whatever. I mean, really.
Yeah.
And she
So
goes,
far, he hasn't that
I
we
haven't,
know of.
not
Yeah.
yet.
Mom and dad aren't watching anymore.
No.
They're not going to be disappointed. They're not going to
No.
ground you.
No.
Yeah. It is. It's someone else said, I can't remember who it was,
It's,
but it's like getting out of jail.
Yeah.
Who said that? It was somebody on the podcast.
I don't know. But
Anyway.
I mean, that's what I mean. I've been getting fucking tons of tattoos. And
Yeah. There's
I
a lot of
spend
guys.
a lot of more money than I should.
There's a lot of guys that I've talked to over the years that like once they leave, like it feels like the weight of the world is off their
Yeah,
shoulders.
it does.
Oh,
That
yeah.
is a big thing. Like
Yeah. Like I would like to feel that, like to not feel stressed constantly.
the stress
Yeah.
is gone. I can feel like it's
Yeah.
like I can really do whatever I want anytime.
It's very different. I mean, we've talked to some people that still have lingering bad dreams. Once in a while, I have a dream about work still,
I can't
but
sleep
not
still.
nightly. My sleep is
at
pretty
all?
good.
I have to take sleeping pills. I have to take prescription pills to sleep still.
Yeah.
But I still get up like at 5 or 6.
Oh.
Even with sleeping pills, because I can't. Once my mind still doesn't shut off yet.
I will tell you that at a certain point at work, it wasn't that I didn't care, but I stopped worrying about work when I went home. There was a point where I turned that off. I think you probably know the year. There was a point in my career where I turned it off, hardcore turned it off. And after that point, it took a couple of years to get there. I mean, because I still had trouble sleeping while I was at work the first couple of years after all that baloney. But even now, especially the last 2 or 3 years at work before we retired, because we about the same time, it got to the point where it was just like as soon as I got home, it was almost like nothing. I mean, if you had a bad day and you saw something nasty, of course it's going to stick with you like it always does. But over time, I was able to kind of gradually just compartmentalize it even better, and I was able to sleep better at home. You had good days and bad days, but now I don't have any of that, and it's just me and the dog because she's at work, kids at college, and I got really no stress. The hardest thing, I got to clean the house. Oh boy.
I'm getting better at that because like now that I'm at the end of my career, I'm the old man and I'm getting used less and less. Like I'm not on SWAT anymore.
Right.
They don't really use me to teach anymore. So I go to work, I do my things, and then I go home.
It's nice.
Yeah, it's nice.
Because you don't do as much of the collateral stuff.
Yeah.
And that's what keeps you all over the place.
Yeah.
with your
Well, the
schedule.
collateral stuff is nice because it is
Sure.
a break from the monotony of just working
Right.
the road. But then even then, that comes with a political price and like usually
Yeah.
giving up your time, your energy, or my commute is double anytime I teach, and they don't give you anything for your value that you bring.
Yeah, that's true. I think, and I think too, and I know the job that we did is not the same as being in an office for 25 years or working in a restaurant for 25 years. But I think any job, even to include ours, it becomes a job to us at a certain point. Obviously, there's differences with other careers, but you do something long enough, it becomes so routine and so mundane that you go in, you go, oh, fraud report.
Even anything can
Done.
happen, but it's still routine.
And you're
Yeah.
still
Right?
you're
Even
still
all the
aware.
bad calls are still routine.
Yeah.
After a while, because you've
Yeah.
done it. Even the bad calls you've done.
Well,
Like
it was-
us,
it
we've
was-
done them
'cause we're
for
just
so many times.
super
Yeah.
chill. Everybody, because the longer you stay in the
Man
career,
with a gun, we've already been there. 100 times,
okay,
you know?
another one of those. Oh,
You know.
Yeah.
and then you hear the tones go off. You go, oh, geez.
Oh, see,
You
I
know,
still get excited for the
well,
tones.
you get a little bit of that, a little bit of jacked up. You know, like if I heard it now, I'd be like, oh, you know, because it's
Yeah.
still that sound. But like, it was funny because, and I think I've told Tom this, but there was a newer deputy at work, and this deputy called me to cover them, and they were brand new, and they're actually a good deputy, I think, in my opinion. And they say, hey, will you cover me on this? I have this person I got PC for them, and I believe they have a warrant. And we go up to the call, and the person wants to slam the door, and we were able to get the person out and arrest him with not much problem. And this deputy tells me later, well, I was going to ask so-and-so, but then I thought, oh, I should really ask you, meaning me, because I didn't want it to get out of control, because I knew that you'd be calm. Because the other deputy was also new, and the deputy that asked me to go with them knew the other deputy riled up, and it was the same guy at the hotel. When you kept telling that deputy to get on it was that guy. So
Stay on the fucking.
they either
Get off the
chose
carpet. You can't
him,
come with us. You got to stay on the fucking
or
tile.
me, and it was kind of a nice compliment, you know, because you've been there for so long, things are just in stride.
Yeah.
And
You
that
can't
was
come with
kinda
us.
cool.
You need to stay
Yeah.
on the fucking tile, bro.
Yeah,
You're too
'cause it was-
fucking out of control. Stay out. No, get off the carpet.
I think he's a good kid.
he's a good kid.
And he means well, but we'd already done all this stuff, and he came. You should do this. You should do this. And Tom's like,
Shut
"We
the
already-
fuck up, dude."
We already fucking did that, bro.
Get out of here.
Stop. You can't talk. And he
Yeah.
and he went over there and he stood there, and
Yeah.
it was funny. And he
And there's two sergeants there, and I, dude,
just stop.
Stay over
Get
here.
over there. You can't talk to us because the guy was barricaded at the hotel.
he was barricaded.
off of
Yeah,
Highway
he wasn't even a
26.
tenant. He somehow got in a room. A homeless
Yeah.
guy got in a room.
Yeah, and so we got permission to
I
go
mean,
in.
we need the young kids to get excited and
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
aggressive, but that's the cool thing about being the old guys. Like,
Yeah.
okay, we're going to do this smart, but I've learned all these lessons.
And you came
sometimes
20 minutes
twice.
late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So don't start. Did you do this? Did you do that? Shut the fuck up.
Well, like you said, all skill, no will. And I know that our friend Brian said that he's not the one that did that. I'm going to say he did. And that's it. No, he'll
You've
laugh.
decided, yeah.
He'll laugh.
okay. Hey, I'm gonna
teasing.
take a break real quick. You guys
All right.
keep talking.
Good luck.
I gotta take a walk outside for a second.
All right, we'll see you soon.
Well,
Yeah.
You guys look good on the monitor. Though.
Thank you, buddy. With my Arizona shirt.
Yeah.
All right, Palm Springs.
Palm Springs.
But anyway, yeah. So, yep, it's a good career, and Tom and I have talked. It's nice because it provided us with a decent financial situation after you leave. You know.
Yeah.
And I think that you earn it though.
Oh, yeah.
You earn it with a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, and
You
all that
definitely
stuff, right?
pay a price for that. It's
Which
some people handle it
Yeah.
better than others, and I'd say on a whole, a lot of agencies are doing a lot better. I mean, you remember the days where there was no safety clause. You'd
No.
work 20 hours, you go home and sleep for 4, and then you got to go back to work, and
Yeah.
that's just the job. And now we have safety clauses, so you get better sleep. We have better EAP benefits, and we have better
We've got
a lot of things.
What's that room? I sat in it the last day I was at work.
The OnlyFans room?
Well, yeah. Well, the one with the fiber optic clouds that were up there, and you're like, this is super cheesy. But I sat in there the last day of work because they let me come in and do my wellness thing.
Yeah.
The last hour. And you kind of chuckle at it and laugh, but I tell you, it was nice because I could feel the tension leave because I knew it was my last day at work.
Yeah.
Well, not my last day at work, but my last day in uniform. And I sat in there with my shorts and my T-shirt on, and I'm just sitting there going, oh,
Yeah.
And it was just crazy. You know?
The room seems kind of corny with all like the lights and sensory things, but I've used it a couple of times, and I'll go in there at the end of my shift, like especially on my Friday, and I'll sit down, I'll bring my laptop in, and I'll do my schoolwork, and then I'm like, and now I'm ready to go home, but I'm light and I feel good going into my weekend versus like starting my drive home like still tense.
Yeah, because you've kind of, in essence, like we talked about, left work behind for the week, or for the day, depending on what it is. In your case, the weekend, going home. That's always nice. Yeah, it was like I said, I was talking to Chris about that, and he also chuckled this morning because I don't know if he knew about that or not, but it's just so funny to see that. But then you think, well, no, you should have had it a long time ago. We know there are people that have had problems. Tom, people are using. You claim workers' comp for a knee or an ankle like I did and different things over your career because you get injured because it's a physical job, but then when your mind gets hurt from what we see, Tom had a thing. We had another friend that had a thing.
Yeah.
A lot of people that maybe I don't know about, and that's okay. They, PTSD or some sort of, mental health components coming into workers' comp.
Yeah.
And that's something that's really new. And it's hard to quantify that because how do you measure that, right? And so, and I'm sure that's what they were thinking to begin with. I'm just thinking from their point of view. But it's like you have to deal with that because that's part of the job,
Yeah, there's a lot of things to do. Like we always talk about wanting sabbaticals. Like there's some agencies that have sabbaticals. And I've always told people, like, well, you can take a sabbatical anytime you want.
Yeah.
You just take it as like a
FMLA.
FMLA or OFLA.
Well, that's what I had to do because they denied my claim.
Oh, they did?
Well, they took it at first and then they denied it later.
Yeah.
And then once they went to court, it was the day before trial, or they picked it up.
Yeah.
And then settled because they didn't want to go to court because the ORS says every first responder has PTSD.
Yeah.
They had to prove that I didn't, and they didn't want to prove that I didn't because every therapist already said that I did. So
Yeah.
I used it in 2019 when I came off SWAT. I was like, you know what? I've had the gas pedal down for like 5 straight years, and it's been awesome. I'm going to just take a little bit of a break.
Yeah.
And so I took 2 months off, and I have a friend, and she makes a couple wine labels at the Carlton Winemaker Studio, and I became a wine intern for 2 months and made wine.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, just
I've done that. My buddy owns a winery, Laurel Ridge. His wife does, and and I've been out there. I haven't been out there lately, but I went out there when I first retired, like once a week, helping him bottle wine, just doing odd stuff with him.
But it's super cool because it's not what you're used to. It's something new, and the bottle's not going to try and shank you.
Yeah, just doing all kinds of stuff, driving tractors, all kinds of stuff.
Doing forklifts.
Yeah.
Actually, like I dropped like probably 2 tons of grapes on the loading dock, and they all fell onto the ground, and it was like a big kerfuffle. Like, oh my God, what are we going to do with these grapes? And the winery said, I guess we'll just turn them into bulk wine. We'll just hose them off because there's gravel on them, no big deal. Yeah. And I show up the next day, and one of the interns goes, you seem like you have a really good sense of humor, so I hope you really don't get mad at this. I'm like, what are you talking about? And he leads me into this room, and they've got all those grapes. They're starting to ferment in a stainless steel vat, and they got a piece of tape on the outside. They named the vat after me. It's called Officer Down.
Officer Down.
And I'm like, awesome. Okay, Officer Down, that's not funny, but in this context, that's super funny.
Yeah. Oh, my. Oh, man, that is
So that was a good time, but it was nice just to take a break for 2 months, and then came back to work, and I'm like, I feel better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More people should. I had to use my own time, but why not?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't take it with you.
Yeah, sometimes they don't allow that, and the problem is they don't have enough staffing, and that's a lot of that.
Well, they can't stop you from.
They
taking,
can't.
They
No,
can't
they
stop you
can't.
taking FMLA.
No, they can't.
Unfortunately, I mean, fortunately, they can't stop you.
Yeah. And the people that they've said no
there's
to,
Oregon Paid Leave
they
Act,
had
too.
to pay out on that by
Oregon,
saying no.
Yeah, they have.
Oregon Paid Leave Act is great too. I didn't know about that either until this whole thing with me. That because the state paid me too,
Oh,
and you don't have to pay that back.
Yeah.
It's like another form of unemployment, which is awesome.
Yeah. I mean, we're seeing like when we were young cops and had kids, like you had to like save up your time,
Yeah.
and then you only got a couple weeks at home, and now you can take FEMLA, OFLA, and then take paid leave Oregon.
Yeah.
So you could be at home for almost like 6 months.
Yeah,
It's great.
yeah.
yeah. Because I thought I was going to lose my house at first, or go way past my payments because if they denied my claim and I only got so many hours of because I already retired and I lost all my. They take they pay you out of all your time, and I don't have a lot of time because I just retired but luckily HR was really great for me because they helped me with that stuff. The department did it, but the HR helped me and said, "Hey, you could do, Oregon Paid Leave Act, and here's the paperwork you need to do." And so they were great for me with that.
Yeah.
They were a 10.
Nice.
The department would talk to me.
That's a weird dynamic because like sometimes they can't.
Yeah.
I remember I struggled years and years ago, and I went and I talked to a former sheriff, and I'm like it was really hard to do to admit that you're struggling. I'm like, sir, I am struggling. I am in danger of being a statistic. I need to do something else for a couple of weeks, maybe a couple of months, and like, can you send me over to training for a couple of months? And they said no. And what it came down to is like legally they can't, because then anytime anyone else comes and says, I'm struggling, can you do X, Y, or Z for me? They have to say yes. And if they don't, now they run the risk of discrimination. And so they have to pretty much say no to everybody, which some people you need to say no to. And then there's a lot of people that are saying no to that could really use the help and would really benefit for it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's the hard thing about their position. They got to run the business and keep the business going. And it's a challenge. They have to pick and choose.
Yeah, I sometimes you don't envy that, but
Oh, not at all. That's why I'm still a deputy. I want nothing to do with that.
yeah, I couldn't imagine trying to run a place like that.
It sounds horrible.
Yeah, especially now in this in this climate. I think the pendulum is swinging back in favor of it, but there's just a lot of things, in my opinion, that could use a lot of improvement. But that's a whole nother conversation.
Yeah.
Right? But yeah, I think it's an important, a very important thing that they have to address, and they've got to be a little more proactive on that end of it. And I don't know where you start, but
Well, the agencies in this part of the world, they're doing better.
Yeah.
But they're still 20 years behind
Yeah.
a lot of
Oh, yeah.
other agencies. As far as like, there's agencies that have like full like mega gyms with personal trainers on staff, nutritionists on staff.
Yeah.
They invest in the
Therapists
people.
on staff.
Yes.
yeah,
And they might or might not want to do a staff therapist, but I know an agency locally that they do time where they can come off the clock and do like online therapy with a provider.
Yeah.
And so it helps, because that's one of the biggest things. Like, how do you get in to see a provider? Like when I was on swing shift, it was great. I'd schedule all my appointments in the morning before I went to work, and then I switched to day shift last year, and now I'm like, how am I ever supposed to go and see a doctor or the dentist?
Yeah,
Because like
pretty
when you're
hard.
in command or you're a detective, you can be like, hey, I'm going to take an hour out of my day and just go and do X,
Yeah.
Y, or Z. You can't really do that on the road.
no, you can't. It's limiting in that regard. If you have a weekday off, because you've been there long enough, you probably get the whole weekend plus a weekday off.
Yeah.
You have to use that weekday to do a lot of stuff. I knew when I had Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Fridays were my appointment days a
Yeah.
lot of times.
But I'm the worst at scheduling stuff out. Like if you schedule your stuff out, it's fine. Okay,
Right.
on Monday I'm going to do this. But then I wait until like the Thursday before, and I'm like, oh, I got to do all these things, and I try and do
Yeah.
it all on Monday. They're like, nice try, dude. We're booked out for like 3 months, and I'm like, oh,
Then you forget to still do it.
yeah, planning.
Yeah.
I'm more of a
Who needs
let's
that?
do it now.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Roger.
Roger
Wilco is what I mean. Roger. Yes.
Roger Wilco.
Never mind. Never mind, Scott.
Oh, I got it.
Shit.
Gosh, it's that knit cap. I just get distracted by it.
It's not knit. It's crocheted.
Oh, my bad.
It's totally different, dude. I get distracted by that shirt.
Yeah. Well,
cowboy.
That's right, buddy.
You should put the sombrero on.
Oh yeah,
Maybe.
go for it.
He won't do it.
He won't do it.
No.
No.
I'm okay with
It'll mess up his hair.
I spent a lot of time on his hair.
He's more particular about his hair than I am.
Yeah, but yours is just it's a free flowing kind of a Kentucky waterfall.
At the end of your career, when you
It's
were
not
just,
a Kentucky waterfall.
when you were just letting it go at the end, I'm like, I want to do this so bad, but my hair looks super dumb. Like when it starts to grow out, I can't get past that. I look dumb faced, and now I look awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my
You just got to chance it. You just got to let it go. You got to tuck it up. Tuck it up in the hat. That's what I did. I got perms and tucked it up. That's where I like it.
Giant man bun underneath there. Just this big thing was.
Remember when I got cornrows?
I do.
I came to work with cornrows.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. The only thing that I do is I do the Christmas mustache, like in No Shave November when everyone else quits. I turn it up to 11, and it's you've seen my mustache.
Yeah.
It's gross.
Yeah.
It's
Like,
gross.
It needs its own kind of registration. It's bad.
Oh yeah.
But did I tell you what I do with that mustache at the end of Christmas mustache season?
You shave it and put it in Gerber's bologna sandwich.
No, that's gross.
Well, you said it was a gross mustache.
But it would be fun.
I have a clear Christmas ornament, and at day after Christmas, I shave it and let all the fallings go into this Christmas ornament, and then I
just a
close it
plain
back
glass?
up. I have like 6 years of making a fur ornament with my Christmas mustache.
Oh my god.
So you put all the hair in the same ornament every
Yeah.
year?
Oh yeah, and you could see like as I'm getting older, there's like a little more gray.
Gray.
It's the,
So it's like a dark color at the bottom. It gets
yeah,
lighter. As you
it's
go.
the grossest and the funniest thing that
Oh
I
my
do.
gosh.
But my dad win, and that is like my oldest. He's almost 17. He won't be able to grow facial hair until he's like 30. But he goes, "Hey, can I have that?" I'm like, "No, I'm so used to it." He goes, "No, when I'm like 30 and you're like dead, so I can add to it." And I'm like, "Yes, it's parenting win."
It's the family heirloom.
Yes,
It's the family hair ornament. Everybody,
so fucking
every male in the family since whatever year he started
Yeah.
has put their mustache hairs in it.
Tender. Your great grandpappy was doing this.
That's a good tradition. Every Christmas we put hair in this.
Another generation, they start another one, but they make it bigger.
Oh yeah.
There's 7 of these now.
You know, and
I got to have a son just to put hair in this later on.
the seventh son of a seventh son.
Yeah.
And by that time, they get a whole tree full of these ornaments. It's been going on for 12 generations. Who started it?
That is
Some asshole way back in the day.
Great Pappy Matt. I think he was a police officer.
one of these years it's going to break apart or something. And it's going to be just hair everywhere.
Oh god, that's gonna be like the worst day ever.
Yeah. It's not glass. It's plastic, right?
It's plastic, and I tape it shut. But like,
Oh, okay.
there's
geez.
still a risk.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like an urn like popping open. It's like on that level of tragedy.
It's like you can't even talk about it. It's an urn.
Be careful, this is all I have left of Dad.
It's all I have left of Dad. The kids are gonna fight over who gets Dad. Who gets Dad's
Dad
mustache?
this year? Yeah, so each year
I get him this year.
yeah.
He goes on my tree this year.
Oh my God.
It's a good idea. Dad's beard, Dad's mustache.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because you got to have one for each. Yeah.
Yeah,
No, it's just the mustache.
They can fight over it. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah. Well, cool.
Yeah, man. Anything else you want to share about the blue line? Maybe
One
give
more
us
question.
the.
Are you guys doing any of your own tournaments though?
We haven't done any of our own tournaments. We tried, but getting cops to do things for their mental health is a challenge. So when I tried to set up a tournament, like 4 people came.
Yeah.
So when I start getting more things, I'd like to do our own tournament at some point. Until then, like we'll just do small things.
Yeah.
Our buddy Brian, his company's possibly going to sponsor like an 8 or a 10-man little event for a day kind of thing for
very cool.
for police officers and veterans. So we're looking at doing stuff like that, and someday I want to have my own tournament.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Yeah.
But yeah, if anyone wants to get
people wanna get
involved
a hold of
and
you, yeah.
well, do you guys like do show notes or anything like that, or post links?
Not really, but we can. We can.
We'll put you on our.
Yeah, we
we'll
can
put
do
a little
some thing
thing
at the
on like we
beginning.
do with
Okay.
Scott.
But tell us,
like we do with Tall Fur on. Just
Yeah.
keep it running for you
Okay,
at the start of it.
It's, I'm on social media, Blue Line Golf USA, or our email address is website's bluelinegolfusa.com. You can check us out there and get in contact with me. And if
Okay.
you want to set up a league, I'm happy to set you up a league.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sweet.
Anything else?
No.
No, just
All right.
be ready for retirement and start
Yeah.
planning early. Don't just retire
right.
then be like, now what?
Now what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got to have something to go
Do something.
into.
Do. Start a podcast.
Yeah.
Boom. Hashtag.
Hashtagging.
Hashtag. Get a lot of hashtags in there when you're gonna do
Hashtagging
stuff.
Gerba.
And meet.
I
Go
love
find
the
Gerba.
hashtag Gerba.
Oh, the Gerba file.
Yeah.
Yes.
Find Gerba. If you can find Gerba and
See, it's
send
not a
picture.
hashtag; it's a pound sign. So I'm gonna pound Gerba.
Pound Gerba.
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 Arr.
No, get out of here.
Yeah. Hey, well, thanks for tuning
Yep.
in.
Thank you for this special
Hey,
edition.
This is Monday. Today's Monday because we normally film on Wednesday, but hey,
Yeah.
new one was going to drop tomorrow.
That's right,
It's Tuesday.
Blake.
Well, not to, yeah, Blake's. Well, you know it's not going to come out. You won't see Blake tomorrow because this one will come out a lot later.
Okay.
Yeah. Because Slater.
Slater.
So
Saved by the Bell.
hey, thanks
What?
for Scott, Tall for Coffee. Thanks for the Gunslingers Clubhouse. Thanks for Blue Line Golf.
Thank you,
Check them
Matt.
out.
Thank you, Matt.
Thanks to Tommy Buckmaster. Thanks to Scott.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you. And then thanks, Robbie. Thanks, everybody. Peace.
Good night now.
Good night now.